So you start a company, and from day one, you are swimming in ambiguity, right? You lie in bed at night and your eyes pop wide open. Is my messaging clear? What's the next right move? What do I do? Everything is very uncertain, but the beginning of the end for a startup is when you get lost in that ambiguity, right? But what if the key to having clarity is people? Well, I know that we all kind of have this love-hate relationship with networking, right? But the skill is not necessarily networking. The skill is talking to people in a way that creates clarity and trust and gives you more options. What if talking to people helps you to learn how to swim outside of that ambiguity and have more clarity? Well, okay, so I transitioned my career from casting to caretaking my kids to cloud automation engineering, DevOps engineering, software engineering, and I followed this playbook that was somewhat simple but not easy at all. So the first thing I did was I talked to a ton of people. I learned in public, I showed up in communities, I asked a lot of questions, again, talking to people. I said yes before I felt ready to do things. I just jumped in and did them. Oh, and I learned a ton of technology from scratch. Didn't have a background in it, but learned it all from scratch. And I couldn't have done it without people at all. I am also following a similar playbook with my startup. I'm talking to a lot of people, and at the heart of everything is how do I build more agency? And again, the skill is learning how to talk to people in a way that creates clarity and trust and options. Have you ever noticed that when you are swimming in ambiguity, the more you talk to people, the clearer things become? And that's really showing us how people are the key to clarity. And so, if we can get more clarity by talking to a lot of people, why don't we invest more in having those conversations and like making sure they actually happen? Real conversations with people that want to see you win, those move the needle for things. Those conversations matter. So, why don't we get more intentional about making those authentic connections and conversations actually happen? Like, prioritize them on our calendar because it could make or break your startup, honestly. It could make or break your promotion, a career transition, whatever it is, whatever inflection point that is. It could really move the needle. So why not invest in that like heavily? So yeah, it's just something that I think about a lot. I think about how people are the key to like shaping our trajectory really, and how we need other people, and how I really think that that's beautiful actually. Follow along because I want to talk a lot about how to ensure that those conversations stay honest and stay authentic and stay reciprocal and meaningful. I do have an app that's coming out soon that is going to be in early access. We have a waiting list right now for early access that kind of helps you to make those conversations more intentional. You don't have to use the app to follow along. I'm still going to be talking about this stuff anyway. But if you want to join the waiting list, you're more than welcome to. We would love to get more feedback about how it's working for people. But anyway, when people get together, things happen. And I think it's really special. Let's learn how to turn those conversations into momentum. All right. All right. Bye.